A very lovely evening to you wherever you are in this our lovely country where the weather has been changing just like the opportunities for Manchester United as well as Arsenal. So my name is Kiene Gedenji and I will be your co-host for this afternoon as well as who?
A great one, of course. This is yours truly, the one and only great Roy Karuize.
And of course, Carol Adol, who's joining us remotely. Carol is still having challenges walking. So, hi, Carol.
Kenny. Hi, Kenny and Roy. Please tell Roy that we don't have that much time on Monday night for that title.
Yeah, we have to keep it short.
No. It's such a short name. There's a reason for that.
Exactly.
I'll be humble now.
Yes, be humble, Roy. Be humble simply because right now, if we calculate games in hand, Arsenal are fourth.
Oh, Lord.
But we'll get to that later.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, yeah, of course. We have to talk about Arsenal. So what's in store for us tonight? I know there's a lot of EPL action. We have to talk about the Kenya Cup. And, of course, we have a guest. Who's our guest tonight, Carol?
We have Jackie Mwangi. Jackie is the national team head coach for the Kenya hockey team, the ladies hockey team. Jackie, how you doing?
Hi, how are you guys?
Very fine.
Amazing.
To be part of the show today.
Jackie, first of all, congratulations on qualifying the national women's hockey team to the Commonwealth Games. But first of all, recently you were at the Women's Africa Cup of Nations and you got bronze, and we seem to think that came out of nowhere, but you've been working very hard behind the scenes, right?
Definitely. We had almost a year with the girls during the COVID time. We tried to come together as often as we could because we had the under-21 tournament that we had to prepare for. Unfortunately, it was cancelled. So what happened was we had a bunch of players who were excited, had the zeal and the passion to play in the senior team. And so they worked hard and majority of them got in.
Ah, okay. Fantastic.
Yes. I know for a fact women's hockey in Kenya, we do extremely well on the continent. And I don't think we give you guys enough plaudits. So well done on that. But yeah, I know Roy has a burning question.
Jackie, I think I need to ask you something about the Commonwealth. You've qualified for the Commonwealth Games, which will be held, I think, in summer, as we said, Kenny. Yeah. Hope Kenny knows what summer is. But generally...
It's summer, Roy. It's summer now. It's summer now in Africa.
So that shall be around July season. And we are hoping that the team shall do well, of course. What are your preparations? How are you guys going along in terms of preparing to meet what is required for the games? Are you ready?
We'll be ready. Let me just say that. As of right now, we have just finished the tournament in January. Of course, I think we finished on a high. As you know, we had a bit of trouble just getting into the tournament, but we did the best we could. So with the league starting up and the union being excited about this opportunity, I think we are ready to get back, and we should be doing so either in the next week or this anytime this week.
So, in terms of partnerships and support, what kind of angles are coming in? Is the government pitching in? Do you have private support coming in? Sponsors? Do you need that? I know normally in Kenya. Yeah. The sports fraternity always needs support, but what kind of state are you in right now in terms of preparation and support coming through for that?
First, let me say a big thanks to the well-wishers who came through for us before the ACN tournament. We had a bunch of people who just said, look, our players need A, B, C, D, and they provided just from their pocket. So we say thank you to those. But as you can see, moving forward, this is the Commonwealth. We need people to come in, keep the team, in terms of hockey sticks, instead of safety, protective, and even transport, and whatever way they can come in. We would like to just ask them to show up for us. Yeah, show up for us.
Yeah. So
what
right
government
now,
support are you getting, Jackie?
Sema ukweli.
Government support, sasa sijui, because Kenya Hockey Union is at the moment still discussing with NOC or the Kenya government to get that sorted out. And I think as soon as we know what kind of support they're giving us, then it will be easier to share.
Ah, okay. So right now what you need is for the
when you come back, I know for a fact when you come back, if you do well, you'll have breakfast. So that's a guarantee. But let me ask you, Jackie, when you get to the Commonwealth Games, which countries usually pose the toughest competition for you?
Carol, as you know, we are going as the lowest ranked team.
Wow.
So every team we play is going to be a higher ranked team than us. But I think this is the opportunity we waited for such a long time to show the world that Sisi Tuko, we are here. We are here to compete, and every game we know will just be a hard game, but we are going for it. Yeah.
Are there any fresh faces we need to look out for? People who we need to focus on as the next best thing? Name them.
Eleanor Chebet, Tamunai, Ifsan. We have I think our captain Rhoda, who's done a great job getting the team together in the last few months. A bunch of defenders: Vivian Anyango, Alice Owiti.
Roy is putting you on the spot.
Yeah, because you'll have to name your best.
Roy, that's not a fair thing. Because
I know everyone is celebrated in the team.
Training.
They're all my best.
He's going to say, "Coach, you left me out."
Yeah, is the team balance?
I think it's just key to note.
Yeah,
guys, it's key to note that this is a team sport.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody has to bring it.
But so is it a balance between youth and experience, right? That's what we're having this time.
Yes, it's a balance between youth and experience, and a lot of work, a lot of hard work went into trying to create that balance. It's not easy.
Yes.
But I can say we got there at least halfway. Yeah.
Okay. So right now, what you're saying out there is that there's an opportunity for all these corporates to jump into a winning team. You guys are fresh out of AFCON, of course, getting the bronze medal. Now going into this new challenge where there's this big opportunity to place big brands in front of the world, basically.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely a big opportunity for companies for us to market them and to showcase that also that we're a winning side. So.
Jump in. In fact, Jackie, what I wanted to ask, do we have like in other sports where there are leagues where these ladies can actually go and now play fully professionally? Like what leagues would they be looking at? Is it Europe? Is it South Africa? What can they aspire to play at a professional level?
Okay, at a professional level, we have two options. Basically, going to South Africa would be good, especially for those who need to be in school. They have a very good university system.
Yeah.
I think the university leagues are amazing, so they can't go wrong with that. But we've had players go to Germany, to Italy in the past, and so these are great opportunities for us. Moving forward. Hopefully, when we go to Commonwealth, they get picked up. Yeah.
Yeah, Caro, come again.
Sorry, ultimately, I think we also have to strengthen our own league. What can we do to strengthen our own league? Because we can't absorb all the players in international leagues.
I think what we've done in the last year, especially during the COVID time, is number one, we started to educate our coaches so that now, with the players now coming out through the system, already know what is needed in high performance. So by doing so, we've gotten the leagues to be more competitive. And I believe this coming league will be very, very competitive, especially the Premier League for the women. I think the introduction of more teams into the league also will create more competition.
Yes.
But like I said, we just don't want competition. We want intense, competitive games coming into our league. So I think that's what we are aiming for in the coming months.
Okay, you guys have performed remarkably well, especially, in fact, most Kenyan women teams have been doing quite well. I just have to know, is there a single thing you can point out to as your key secret towards the way you've been performing? What's the secret that could be the reason you are who you are? Just let it out for us, so that us men can improve.
Discipline, 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 discipline. That's it. That's it. Nothing else.
Yeah, I know. The men like that.
You know, that is so true, because I guess
Roy, do you know how to spell discipline?
I knew it was coming. It was going to come.
That's amazing, and the fact that we're having what are we doing for development? Do we have like a pipeline that's feeding more of these young guys into the league? I think that's where we're starting off, right? So into the league teams, so that now you have a bigger pool for you to select from for your national team. And we have different levels, like under 21, under 17, like that.
In fact, we even have, as of this weekend, in fact, let me just let you in into a little secret. This weekend, I was playing against Impala development squad.
Yeah.
These kids are 12 to 14-year-olds.
Fantastic.
And I'm telling you, it was the hardest game ever because they're so skillful, they're so fast, and I mean, they almost beat my team. Yeah?
That's such like, great news.
What's just happened?
Yeah.
So we have several of these development programs happening. There are about 2 in Nairobi. I think in Kisumu or Siaya County, we have another 2 in Eldoret, in Nakuru,
Fantastic.
and Mombasa. So what's happening is because we can't really go into the schools, some of the schools, this cohort of development players are now getting into the high schools, and from the high schools, because we're empowering the coaches, they're getting the best coaching that they can, and then now they're coming into the universities and into the national team. So there's basically a track. We are tracking these players from quite a young age. So it's small right now, but hopefully it will get bigger.
Is there a way
and
that
we need all the support we can get?
Right. The only thing I heard there was you saying that there's hockey talent in Siaya County.
Okay, guys, we have to go. We have to go. Jackie, always a pleasure talking to you, and great stuff the union is doing, especially the development side. I really love that news, and thank you, and all the best at the Commonwealth. By the way,
wish you the best at the Commonwealth Games.
Oh yes, yes. And by the way,
thank you very much, and thank you for having us and supporting us as usual.
Oh,
and thanks for the discipline.
All right, guys.
Bye.
We have to take a short break, and when we are back, we'll be talking everything Kenya Rugby Union and the Rugby League, actually, the Kenya Cup, where we at. And of course, we'll be talking all about the EPL and all the action from this weekend. So see you in a minute on The Game Plan.